Hey, what's good, Urban Mystics? It's Unique Divination, and I kind of wanted to talk to y'all today on Father's Day, right? Um, Father's Day is usually not a good holiday for me because, unfortunately, just like a lot of people like me, my father wasn't in my life, right? I didn't actually get to know my dad until I was 14, and it's just been, it hasn't been a really good relationship. I've struggled with certain feelings that I've had from my dad: anger, resentment, you know, abandonment issues, and just not understanding why he couldn't get himself together to be in my life. I'm an only child on my dad's side. Um, you know, it's taken me a while to realize that, just because somebody makes you doesn't make them a dad. That's one. You can't make somebody change. And I felt like because my children made me change my ways, everybody's not the same. And sometimes, unfortunately, having kids is not enough for people to make them want to change their life and do right. And so I've always had that feeling of I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough for my dad to change to be in my life. Um, and then I also reflect on, the choices that I made for my own children. You know, I may not agree with their dad. We may not see eye to eye or whatever, but I made a specific choice of the type of man that I wanted to father my kids with. And to this day, he's a part of my girl's life, and I can't, they don't have to feel the pain that I feel of not having a dad, not feeling accepted, not feeling wanted, not feeling like they weren't good enough to make their dad change or to make him want to be a part of their life. So I've tried to do things and just change things for my kids so they didn't have to experience the same pains as me. And it makes me feel good no matter how much I can't stand their dad. I know that whenever they need their dad, he's there for them, and that's all I could ever ask for. Um, and then my husband stepping up to the plate and being a part of my nephew's life, playing that role and father figure that he needs. So, I'm just glad that I was able to break that cycle, and represent qualities in men that will be there for their children. And I just have to keep moving forward with that. I mean, hopefully, I'm 36 now, I'll be 37, and I still feel the hurt that my father caused me. So it runs deep. But talking about it, getting it out, I know is what helps. So I just had to share my Father's Day experience. Every year, you know, I'm hurt, just a little bit, because I don't want to call my dad up. I don't get birthday calls from him. I don't get Mother's Day calls. Um, and so I feel like I'm not going to call you and wish you a happy Father's Day, and I'm your child, and you can't even wish me a happy birthday or, a happy Mother's Day. You can't write me a letter. So, it's just like, it hurts. It hurts. So let me know how y'all feeling. Are you going through the same emotions? And, how do you feel around Father's Day? Is your father in your life? If he is he there? Has he been there for you? And express that. And let's shout out all the men that chose to be there no matter what, who chose to stick it out, who chose to go through what they were going through and come up out of it, because they had children, who knew that they needed to put those lives before their own. Those are the men that need to be recognized. They're selfless, right? When you can push through your bullshit to be there for your child, whether you're a mother or father, but today we're talking about fathers, right? And so if you're a father, if you're watching this and you're having issues with your child's mother or something, you need to take it to the court. You can't there's no excuse as to why you're not in your child's life. There's no excuse. Go to court, fight for your child that you made, that you created, right? You know? Unless it's physically not possible. But I'm talking about the situations where it is, right? We're not talking about the scenarios where, okay, I'm talking about literally dads that don't try at all. It's a shame because, you never know how people come out if they would have had their father in their life. I never know what would have became of me if my dad would have been there to mentor me as a male model, a male role model in my life. Who would have knew the insight and everything that I would have picked up on just having that male figure be there to guide me, But that's just my spell. I just wanted to touch bases because there's a lot of people out there that don't have a dad to say Happy Father's Day to. And unfortunately, I can't. I can't do that. You giving me life, anybody can give life. Anybody and anything that has, biological parts to create. And that doesn't make you a dad. Doesn't make you a father. So if my father ever sees this, unfortunately, this is how I feel. And I feel this way because of your actions, right? So you can't be mad at how I feel or what I say and what I put on, put on social media. This is how I feel, and I got to get it out. I can't hold it in. I'm hurt. I'm jaded. I'm hurt. But I just think, thank goodness that I was able to have the forethought to be with men that were going to stay, right? Even my cousins, my older cousins in my family, they're role models to me, like older brothers and stuff, and I appreciate them for being there for me, right? So that's it. I'm going to start running my mouth. I'm just getting a little bit sad and teary-eyed because, it hurts, and I can't ignore the feeling. I can't try to make it go away. I have to acknowledge the emotion of the hurt that I feel because I don't have a father in my life. All right. And what's also crazy is like I met all my dad's nieces, his nieces, all my first cousins. I never met them before. I met them this year. And their fathers are in their life, right? But mine's is not. So that also hurts, Just a lot of hurt for me today. I'm really feeling it right now. But like I said, shout out to the dads that chose to be there, man. You guys are the real MVPs. All right. Hey, I've got a 30% off for the men's collection. Everything in the men's collection is 30% off until Monday. Shop now. Don't pass it up. Y'all be wanting that beard oil. Y'all be in my DMs asking for the beard oil, the hair food. It's 30% off. Take advantage. And I'm getting together some new packaging, so it's going to be more aesthetically pleasing, okay? It's going to be an experience. Try it out. All right. Talk to you later.